All right, so in this video here, I just want to cover what a blitz is. I know if you're with our organization, you hear us talking about blitzing a lot. So just wanted to give some clarity to it, explain it. I know a lot of people are unfamiliar and have some questions. There's really two types of blitzes I want to talk about. We try to train agents to go on their own blitzes, maybe once a month, once every 2 months. You should definitely try to do a couple a year no matter what. And that is more of a you're going out of town, laser focus of high quantity of leads. You're not worried about going to the grocery store, changing your oil, anything like that. You're just out there to focus on making a $10,000 week or a $12,000 week or $15,000 week. It gives you a real boost in revenue, gets you consistent on, seeing how many leads you can work on a weekly basis. Some of you are on 15 leads a week. You wonder what it would be like to work 30, but you don't want to increase your order because then you're kind of committed to that every week. So you're able to go out of town and try that. And blitzes are also fun if you find an area that we have, 80, 100, 120 leads, whatever, and you find another agent to go with you and y'all room together, go out and work. You're in separate vehicles running separate appointments with your own leads, but you come back and hang out. But what I'm going to talk about is a blitz that I put on for a lot of people. That is more, there's a lot of perks to it, but one of the main reasons I do it is I get a lot of people together and I'm able to show you a blitz, show you the focus, the work ethic behind it, and, allow other agents to get trained and meet other high-level producers and things like that. So what a blitz consists of, it's 1 week. Normally, I'll arrive on Sunday at some point. For anybody who wants to get there early, we find a hotel just to make it easier for everyone else. We don't try to get some 5-star hotel where it's $300 a night, but we don't get a $20 or $30 a night hotel. We find kind of that happy medium, and we find a hotel. We check in. Everyone's allowed to come, and Monday through half a day Thursday, which I'll explain in a second, is field days. It's real training. So let's just say we have 10 people coming that are going to go out and write business. They're going to run leads. Well, then we have a spot available for 10 people to show up that want training. And you're able to show up, and let's say on Monday you ride with Cole McCoy. On Tuesday you ride with Joe Carabalisi. Wednesday you can ride with another agent. A blitz in this capacity is very good because you get to see a lot of different ways of selling insurance, the little tips and tricks that different producers do. And then sometimes we have agents that come that say, hey, I want to ride Monday with a producer, but I want to buy leads or have leads to run Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So it's good because you get to come there and really learn the business in the field. A lot of places have kind of gotten away from doing field training. In a setting like this, I think it's pretty powerful, and you can learn a whole lot from doing it. But the most powerful thing on a blitz is after the field day's over. So say you rode with Cole McCoy, y'all come back to the hotel. You got this other group of 2 people, this group, and this group. We're all back at the room. And we hang out, and you get to share stories. Hey, how did it go out there today? Man, I saw Cole do this, this, and this. Well, the people in that room talking, you're getting to learn from something that Cole did, and you didn't even ride with him that day because it's fresh on everyone's mind. Everyone's sharing stories, and it's all about work. Will we go to a restaurant, maybe eat a dinner one night? Possibly, but usually somebody, you call in an order or you Uber Eats, and you try to stay in that room together. Get like a big suite. We're all kind of sitting in the living room area and just swapping war stories. I've been doing this for almost 15 years. There's a lot of very high level people in this industry, not necessarily just with us, with other organizations out there that they really got their ramp up and saw that fame in the industry from what they learned on a blitz. We've had people come that was always working 20 leads a week. On a blitz, they saw what was possible. They went back home, increased their lead order to 40 a week, and they became a superstar and eventually built a large agency. That's happened many times. So a blitz can really give you the love for the industry back because you get to see other people's excitement around it. You get to see what's possible in this industry, what it can do for you. So it's extremely, extremely powerful. We definitely encourage you coming to a blitz. Normally what happens is on Thursday, the field agents need to kind of cut their day off around lunch. If you have, you utilize our in-house appointment setters, you want to make sure they kind of cut your appointments off around lunch. Usually it changes every time, but I always have a meeting room booked, a nice meeting room at the hotel. And 1, 2, 3 o'clock we'll kind of kick off a training event. And it's great. Some of you that's watching this video might have been to our training events where we have 200 people in a room and we're training. This is a little bit better because it's usually 20, 25, or 30 people. It's a lot more personable. You can raise your hand and ask questions. I'm not standing real far away on a stage. I'm right there kind of walking around with you. And we'll usually cater some food in, get some type of food to come in so we can stay there till 7, 8, 9 o'clock at night, just doing training, answering questions, making sure you got the most value. How Friday usually works is if it's someone that's running leads, they might not have quite hit the goal they had and they have some people they want to catch back up with on Friday. That's fine. Some people leave Thursday night or Friday morning. That's fine. What I typically do is try to find something in that area that's fun to kind of close out the event with. And me and whoever wants to go will go explore a cave or go to this zoo or whatever's in the area that everyone wants to do. So it's a very powerful event. If you're someone that you can't commit to being there the whole week, you need to be in the field producing, but you would love to meet us and learn, just coming on Thursday is fine. Even if you get there early Thursday, every day I'll be in the hotel hanging out with anyone that's kind of left behind, staying behind. And usually you have other people at the hotel, other leaders of the company. So you get to hang out with us for the day, a lot more one-on-one time of asking questions. If you're somebody that aspires to be an agency builder, I would definitely encourage trying to be there either early Thursday or earlier in the week, because that's one thing I'm very passionate about and I really enjoy doing, and you would have my undivided attention about that and can ask questions, could even watch me do it. So it's a really good event. You make connections with a lot of people. There's people in this industry today that are best friends in the industry that I introduce to each other on a blitz, so people kind of connect with each other. They start setting up blitzes with each other in the future. And we can help with all that. We can help do mail drops in an area you want to go. If you're somebody that says, hey, I've always wanted to go to Arkansas and stay in a cabin for a week and sell insurance, that's a blitz. You can make it happen. But it starts with coming to one of these. So if you decide you want to come, it's very important that you let me know. Are you just coming for the Thursday training, to meet everybody and get some training? Or are you coming earlier in the week to run leads? Or are you coming earlier in the week to ride along with another producer? Those things are important because I can't have 15 people coming to do ride-alongs and 5 people coming to produce, right? Because people that come to do a ride-along, they expect to do one every day. So I would say if you tell me you're coming Thursday, that's pretty important because I got to plan food for however many people's RSVPing. But if something comes up and you couldn't make it after you said you were, that's not as big of a deal. But I encourage you, once you watch this, don't come tell me you're coming early in the week unless you are dead certain you're coming, because I'm either removing a spot for somebody to do ride-alongs, or I'm allocating leads, setting leads aside for you. Once I get to the max amount, I'm turning people away because that's your spot. Then you don't show up, there's someone else that could have took that spot. So make sure before you say, hey, I'm coming to run leads, or hey, I'm coming to do a ride-along, make certain that you've spoke to your spouse or looked at travel arrangements or whatever, and you're definitely coming. We'd love to have you on a blitz. I think this is a great way to really, see what this business can do for your family, how it can change your life. Something I've done for many, many years. And if you're not with us, if you've considered joining us, or hey, even if you said I never work with those guys, that's fine. On Thursday, you're still welcome. Anybody can come in that room. I'll train them. We're not competitors. We're all in the same business, got the same license. So feel free to show up if you're watching this video. But I look forward to seeing you on the next blitz.